Madam President, we are deeply honored by the courtesy you have extended in meeting this morning with our Hoover Institution delegation. We are a diverse group of specialists on Taiwan, the People's Republic of China, and United States foreign policy and national security.
蔡总统阁下，胡佛研究所访团一行深感荣幸，今天与您在此会面。我们的成员分别有多元的专长领域，包括台湾、中国、美国外交政策和国家安全等领域。
We have different political leanings and different views on domestic and foreign policy issues. However, we all share a deep admiration for what Taiwan has achieved as a democracy, as an open society, and as one of the world's most dynamic and innovative economies.
我们对内外政策问题有不同的政治倾向和不同的看法，但是我们都对台湾的成就深感钦佩。台湾是一个民主开放的社会，更是世界上最有活力与创新的经济体之一。
And thus we come with deep concern about the escalating threats to peace and stability for the people of Taiwan and the Indo-Pacific region, as well as the growing challenges to the security of semiconductor and other supply chains on which the entire world depends.
因此，我们此行相当关切台湾以及印太地区备受威胁的和平稳定，也十分关切全球所仰赖的半导体及其他供应链正遭遇越来越大的安全挑战。
Now, more than ever, we believe it is important for individuals and institutions in the United States and other countries to demonstrate support for Taiwan's right to exist as a self-governing democracy, to cooperate with its vibrant private enterprises, particularly in the high-tech sector, and to maintain close connection to and solidarity with Taiwan's creative and freedom-loving people.
比起以往，我们现在加倍地认为，美国和其他国家的个人及机构一定要表明支持台湾作为自治民主政体有其存在的权利，一定要与台湾活跃的民间企业合作，尤其是在高科技领域，并且一定要与台湾富有创造力和热爱自由的人民保持密切联系和团结。
We would like to express again our appreciation to the government of Taiwan, and especially to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, for its generous cooperation in hosting our delegation and helping to arrange meetings for us with numerous leaders in and outside of government.
在此要感谢台湾政府，特别是外交部慷慨接待本访团，并协助我们安排与政府和民间的多位领导人会面。
We also want to acknowledge your government's cooperation in ensuring that we have an opportunity to hear from diverse parties and points of view during our stay in Taiwan. After all, a core distinction between democracy and autocracy is that democracies embrace pluralism and recognize the fundamental truth that no one leader or party has or should pretend they have a monopoly on the truth.
在此也要感谢台湾政府，确保我们在台湾访问期间有机会听取跨党派及各方观点的意见。毕竟，民主与专制之间的核心差异就在于，民主拥抱多元主义，并且承认一个基本事实，那也就是没有任何领导人或政党能够垄断或假装垄断真相。
Taiwan's hard-won standing as one of the most liberal democracies of the post-Cold War world is a major reason why it enjoys such admiration and broad and deep support in the United States and elsewhere in the world.
台湾作为冷战后世上最自由的民主政体之一，不是一蹴而就，也因此才会在美国和世界各地广受敬佩，并获得广泛深厚的支持。
We have come here principally to listen and to learn. But our presence here also reaffirms the ongoing commitment of the American people to deepening cooperation between the United States and Taiwan. Consistent with the Taiwan Relations Act, part of this cooperation involves strengthening Taiwan's capabilities for self-defense, as well as the ability of the United States to deter and resist any resort to force across the Taiwan Strait.
我们此行的目的主要是为了倾听和学习，但此行同时也是要重申美国人民对于深化台美合作的持续承诺。根据台湾关系法，这项合作包括加强台湾的自我防卫能力，以及加强美国嚇阻和抵御台海武力行为的能力。
As you noted in your gracious remarks, effective self-defense involves more than purely military capabilities. It also requires a clear demonstration of both readiness and will, along with vigilance on many levels to counter intimidation, disinformation, and gray zone intrusion.
诚如蔡总统所提到，要达到有效的自我防卫，不只要有军事能力，还必须展现明确的准备和意愿，而且在众多层面上要保持警惕，以应对恫吓、假讯息和灰色地带攻势。
As you also noted in your remarks, these tasks have taken on new urgency in the wake of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. It is important that we all learn appropriate lessons from that conflict, including the complex requirements of deterrence, the scope for miscalculation by authoritarian actors determined to achieve political objectives, and the considerable potential for large numbers of small, lethal, resilient, and distributed weapon systems to help repel a powerful aggressor.
同时，也如蔡总统所提到的，在俄罗斯入侵乌克兰之后，我们所提到的这些任务更加的迫在眉睫。我们必须从俄乌冲突当中吸取适当的教训，了解如何有效嚇阻，了解威权统治者的政治野心和误判情势可能造成什么样的影响，并且了解如何运用并分配大量的小型、致命、有韧性的武器，以用来击退强大的侵略者。
At the same time, we want to explore and highlight the scope for mutually beneficial cooperation between Taiwan and the United States in areas such as high technology, manufacturing, healthcare, education, energy, climate, and other forms of trade and exchange.
同时，我们要探索并发扬台美互利互惠的合作领域，包括高科技、制造、工卫、教育、能源、气候、贸易以及其他交流。
The most successful and enduring forms of cooperation among peoples are based on shared values. In particular, the common commitment that open societies have to democracy, to freedom of expression, and to the rule of law. The importance of these values to Taiwan's continuing security should not be underestimated.
人民与人民之间的合作要成功且长远，就必须基于共同的价值，尤其是开放社会所坚守的民主、言论自由和法治。这些价值对台湾未来长远的安全至关重要，不容小觑。
We look forward to listening and to learning. We will use the knowledge we've gained to consider how we might best counsel the United States to help maintain peace in the Taiwan Strait and freedom and prosperity in Taiwan and throughout the Indo-Pacific region. Thank you.
我们期待聆听和学习，我们也将善用此行所学的知识来思考如何最好的辅佐美国去协助维护台海和平，以及台湾还有整个印太区域的自由与繁荣。谢谢。